Get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. If you want to have fun and do something.
Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
We are back to talk one of our favorite shows. It is Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Specifically, this is season 5, episode 24, Dren. Brian, this show is on a hot streak now. I love every episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Sorry for the delay in releasing this. Was traveling a little bit this weekend, and I literally only got to just watch it tonight. We're recording here on Monday. Man, I loved it. I love Dren. I love Snooki. I also love that people are having Snooki's back, myself included, on Twitter and social media. For the people trying to go after Snooki, saying she shouldn't be able to get this drunk, like, kick rocks. She's a mom. She gets like a vacation like once or twice a year. She can do whatever the hell she wants.
I just wish I could get that drunk. It would take me so much drinking to be that level of intoxicated. And she just gets it at ease consistently.
There's nothing super nasty about this version of Dren.
No.
You get the kind of F-offs and like, who are you? And leave me alone and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
like Vinny said, as long as, and they've all learned, you really don't engage her vocally or in any kind of direct eye contact. You let her kind of just bounce around. And I just love it. It's so cool to see this now because the roommates are just so on point. There's no, like, I love that Paulie didn't make a fuss about it. I like that Nikki didn't make a fuss about it. And it was supposed to be for Nikki. And I'm glad it just wasn't this like source of a big argument episode.
Yeah, like if anybody was gonna get mad, it would be Deena, and if she's laughing about it, then there's no reason for anyone to be upset.
Poor Deena tried. She tried so hard. People wouldn't get dressed up. People wouldn't stop drinking. Like she was just trying to set up a nice party.
Do you think she's like giving all the details out? Like, hey, you need to dress up, and no, like everybody just ignores it. I don't know.
I don't know. It's funny. I mean, even if it's a little storyline, like whatever, I still think it's funny that it's just all were impossible to kind of corral, except for really like Paulie and Nikki, and because it's for her.
Right.
The animal sanctuary was great. The PB&J sandwich competition,
really cool.
I love that, feeding them to the animals then, which was great because then later they were feeding Dren the same way.
Yeah, it's I was thinking the entire time, I was like, oh man, are we gonna get like a Tiger King, like one of their faces like on a Tiger King, because they've been pretty good with like doing those little edits. Yeah. But didn't get that. But
the ceremonial feeding of the beef to the group chat and to the tigers was funny. Yeah, I like that. Don't believe it for a second. I think that group chat still exists.
So, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Angelina's. Even if there's one with Angelina now, she's nuts if she doesn't think the one with the 6 or whatever exists.
Can you just add that? You can just add people now. It's not like you need to create a whole new group chat.
I know that, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to, like, they're going to say they retired the old group chat and started a new chat, but they're still going to have the old chat. Come on now, let's be real. The kids got Jenny's kids got a nice line in there. They say no to the friendliness between Vinny and Angelina. What do you think?
Of like the kids saying that, or just like,
and no, both.
I think they should try to hook up. I think it'd be so good for the show.
It would be good for the show. It would be really great for the show, honestly. And it would just be funny, even if it's just for like something that end of this season or like it comes up next season, because Vinny's like doing stuff. Pretty sure Vinny's on Dancing with the Stars right now. They just announced,
is he really?
He's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So I'm sure that'll be like a storyline that comes into play.
Somebody doesn't ask us to review that
for next season. Well, did you see the request?
Yeah.
So we have to do an episode now.
That's gonna be
Kevin told us to do Masked Singer like a year ago.
I got some opinions on Masked Singer. I think it's really dumb, but I'll do it. I'll do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We told him to do it. We told him to do it.
That's how we roll on this page. But
thank you for watching. You're probably watching right now.
Yeah. No, I think it'd be really funny if Vinny he's like all against it, and as soon as it happens, he's like they're the most like compatible.
I think he is. He's very introverted. She's super extroverted. You can tell some of hers is a front. You can tell some of his introvertedness is a front. They can meet in the middle a little bit. And I do think that like if they were together, she probably would calm some of her act down a little bit.
Right. And they just like the way that they act, it just reminds me of people that I know. or have known, and then they eventually hook up and they're like, oh, they're not that bad. And it's just classic. Like you know, it reminds me of like Helga Pataki and Hey Arnold, but like Vinny
Nice.
is the reverse. Like she like bullies him to his face, but like really wants to like be with him, and he's completely
The
clueless.
classic will they won't they?
Yeah. Yep.
And it comes, I know exactly what you're talking about in that friend group. Everyone's had that
Mm-hmm.
dynamic, seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Really interested, and especially would be some kind of crazy payoff for all these years later since the first one, which was kind of a throwaway kind of thing in Jersey Shore history.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Again, I'm looking for. I love that the preview for next week shows that the Dren party isn't over. So I think that's great. I don't know how many more episodes the season has. I'm
It's got
very
to be
curious.
coming to a close. Like maybe four more, 28. Like they got to end on like 28 or 30. Let's
Yeah.
say 28.
So for all we know, next week's the finale, and they'll announce it this
Yeah,
week.
right.
We'll find out, but
Definitely.
they didn't say it on the preview. So at least one more after next week, which is awesome. But yeah, loving it. If you're liking our coverage of Jersey Shore Family Vacation, make sure you're subscribing because we are going to over the fall/winter record a retro review of season 1 of Jersey Shore, and we'll release those out in a nice batch. Like I said, we're not going to commit to a date, and we'll have it all done first before we release it. But also, we cover a lot of other reality shows, all the Bachelor franchise, things on CBS like Survivor and Amazing Race that are starting soon, any of the Netflix reality TV shows. We also cover The Challenge, Love Island, Big Brother. Basically, you name it or suggest it. We'll at least check it out and see if we like it or not. Check out our social medias as well, link below. They're growing and they're actually a lot of fun to take a part of, especially the Facebook and Instagram. Twitter's growing as well. So
TikTok.
TikTok. And we're going to get back on the TikToks this week. We promise we will have a bunch of funny clips this week for you guys. We just kind of had, again, a big travel week last week, but we will come back in force. So follow us on TikTok as well. The Reality Guys everywhere. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.